Hello, Market Club members everywhere. Welcome back. It's Monday, the 28th of September. There's a lot going on in the markets. We only have 3 more days left to end the third quarter. But let's take a look at what's going on right now in the market. Some major things are going on. First of all the major indices are down for the month and the quarter. Very important to remember that. We've drawn this picture in the Dow before. This is a daily candlestick chart of the Dow. You can see we have this move up here and the breakout over here on the downside. It's accelerating today. We're down about 150 points right now. But the key level to watch today in the Dow is 16,016. Should be pretty easy to remember. 16,016. If we go below that level, watch out. So 16,016 is the key level to watch. We're currently trading at 16. We're about 100, maybe about 150 points lower. That we'll see some action on the downside. So the Dow would have to be down probably close to 300 points to get this thing to accelerate to the downside. This would turn our weekly trade triangle right here, which is green, to red. Watch out if that happens. Pretty much the same thing, a little weaker on the S&P 500. You can see there's the pattern, the same pattern we talked about on the Dow. There's the breakout right here, accelerating down, continuation pattern. Now the level there to watch is 1,908. That's a very, very key level in our work. That'll turn the weekly trade triangle red, indicating a full court press to the downside. I think that's going to happen. You can see we've stayed below the 50 line right here all this time since we broke it here. And that's the key thing. The trend is down. It's down for the quarter, down for the month, and we were down for the week as well. So let's see how this plays out. But generally speaking, we think this market's going to go lower. Now, the interesting thing with the Nasdaq, it actually gave a sell signal today. We went below the 4,659.48 level, which is very, very important. This market's going to accelerate. You see a lot of pressure coming into a lot of the big named internet stocks and tech stocks. We think this is going to push this market down, and I would expect to see a challenge of the 4,300 level on the Nasdaq. Again, this is not going to reverse in a matter of days, a matter of weeks. It's going to take a long time for these markets to get some steam. The Fed continues to throw out these trial balloons about rates going higher by the end of the year. Well, they've been saying that since January of this year, so it's nothing new. They just have no clue as to what they're doing. The euro sort of flattened out a little bit. You can see, almost draw a box around this now. You can see right here, that's where the support level comes in at the 111 area, and resistance at 112. Very tight area. It's becoming a little bit wider, but still very tight right now, right in this corner. So let's see how that plays. We are below the 50 line, indicating maybe some further weakness, and we are in a trading range. 55 is a trading range. The weekly is up, which is good, which means it's positive, but the daily is down, which means it's a trading range. So just bear that in mind when you're looking at this market. Here's gold. Gold's down a lot today. It has not given, it's probably, I would say, probably a buy signal, buy opportunity, I should say, but I would be very, very careful right now because you are back to the 50 line, which is a good thing. That's where support should come in right here, and you're really sort of still in this sort of uptrend a little bit. So I would say I would rather be a buyer than a seller right now. We've indicated a trading range. The daily's down, however, that does incorporate Sunday, which is not the best day. I would say probably if it goes below the 1120 area, that would be a much, much bigger signal. But for now, we expect this market to chop around and begin to regroup. I think the gold market is going to eventually go higher, but it's going to take some time to make that happen. Crude oil is down for the quarter, down for the month as well, and you can see it's just sort of tightening up once again. You can see all these sort of lines are happening. It's just sort of going here and here. Something's going to happen, and maybe we'll just go this way for quite some time. We do have a minus 100, meaning the trend is down, and you are below the 50 line, indicating the chances are the market wants to slip or just slide to the downside. But we'll see how that works out. But generally speaking, it's sort of a very tight range here, needs to do something. But this, I would say, for the moment, is going to remain a low point for crude oil. Now, last week we talked about 3 stocks. We talked about Oracle, SanDisk, and Coors. Here are the 3 stocks we talked about. Oracle is down 0.47% for the day. We've got SanDisk is down 3.36%, and Coors is down almost 2% at 1.91. We talked about all these markets last week about shorting them, and it's worked out well for us. But again, the trend is down in the markets. Once you get these 3 trade triangles all red, it's a strong downtrend. You can see the indicator that came into the Nasdaq today. That was just today's signal. at 4,659.48. We still have a trading range in the major two, Dow and the S&P 500. See how that works out. But generally speaking, the trend is your friend, and the trend right now is on the downside. Have a great trading day, everyone. I'll be back tomorrow, and thanks for watching this video.